Donald Trump arrives at the Secret Service headquarters in Washington, D.C. without prior notice, catching agents off guard. A motorcade pulls up unexpectedly, sending confusion throughout the security team. Trump steps out of the vehicle with only a handful of staff. No press, and no media coverage. Agents begin whispering among themselves, unsure of the reason behind this sudden visit. Some speculate it might be a security check, a drill, or a classified briefing. Trump walks through the metal detectors confidently, without stopping to engage with anyone, showing no signs of nervousness. He doesn't stop to shake hands or crack jokes, continuing with a determined stride as if he has a purpose only he understands. Trump veers off the planned route and walks down a hallway not meant for visitors, which raises even more questions. The hallway leads to restricted areas, and agents begin to feel uneasy as he moves further down the corridor. An agent approaches Trump and informs him that the area ahead is off limits. But Trump doesn't acknowledge him or slow down. He simply continues walking and opens a reinforced steel door, stepping into an area that was highly secure. The door leads to the tactical training facility, a highly classified area used for defensive combat exercises, counter-assault drills, and live-fire simulations. The room is filled with instructors and agents, all of whom are stunned by Trump's uninvited presence. Despite the shock, Trump walks around the facility confidently, eyeing the training equipment and displays as if he's been there before. He stops near a training mat and delivers a single line, "Let's see what you got," which shocks the instructors and agents. Trump strips off his jacket, loosens his tie, and steps onto the mat, ready to engage in the training exercises. The lead instructor, initially cautious, warns Trump that this is a live drill facility, not a demonstration room. Trump confidently responds that he knows exactly what it is. Trump challenges the instructor, telling him to demonstrate what he teaches, which further shocks everyone in the room. The instructor hesitates but agrees to engage with Trump, deciding to go easy on him. The instructor moves first with a practiced move meant to control and subdue Trump. Trump, while not performing like a professional fighter, surprises everyone by countering the move in a way that looks instinctive and effective. Trump successfully blocks the instructor's attack again, forcing him off balance for a split second, causing murmurs to erupt in the room. The instructor becomes more serious, adjusting his stance and engaging with calculated force. Trump continues to defend himself, moving with surprising speed and technical precision, raising even more questions from the agents watching in a surprising move. Trump drops the instructor to the ground, not with aggression, but with fluid, controlled movements that leave the room in stunned silence. As the instructor hits the ground, the entire room goes silent. Agents, instructors, and staff stare in disbelief at what just happened. No one had expected Trump to perform so well. The instructor slowly gets up, looking more surprised than hurt, and nods at Trump, acknowledging his skill. Trump, still calm and composed, looks around at the stunned crowd. With a slight smirk, he says, "I never back down from a challenge." His tone is confident, yet there's no arrogance, just a commanding presence that sends a chill through the room. The lead instructor, now fully aware of Trump's physical capabilities, extends his hand to him. "That was impressive, sir," he says, offering respect in a way that's rare in a training facility. Trump shakes his hand firmly, signaling that his unexpected challenge has now gained him the respect of the room. Trump then turns to the rest of the agents and instructors. "Let's keep the training up. You all need to be at your best, especially when things go off script." He gives a pointed look to the group, almost as if this entire encounter was some form of lesson. The instructors nod, now more in awe of his unexpected skill and leadership. As the training resumes, Trump stands to the side, watching intently. The agents, who had initially doubted him, now observe with a mix of respect and admiration. There's a shift in the energy of the room, as if they've just witnessed something extraordinary. Trump's presence now feels different. He's not just the former president. He's someone who can command attention and respect in any situation. Before leaving, Trump looks to the lead instructor one more time. "Keep pushing them. They need to be ready for anything." With that, he walks out of the training facility as quietly as he entered, leaving behind a room filled with unanswered questions and newfound respect. Word spreads quickly among the Secret Service agents about Trump's unexpected demonstration of skill. Some are still processing the unexpected nature of the visit, while others are impressed by his determination and resilience. The tactical training room, once just another facility, is now filled with stories of the day. The former president walked in and proved that he could hold his own. In the days following Trump's visit, agents and instructors at the Secret Service begin reflecting on the event. Some agents discuss the potential symbolism of Trump's actions. Was this an impromptu display of leadership, or a message to remind them of their mission's importance? Others feel a deepened respect for Trump's ability to engage in intense training, given his age and background. Behind closed doors, a few agents wonder if Trump's unexpected appearance was a test of their readiness. Did he know about potential weaknesses in their training, or was it just a spontaneous decision? Some start to believe that Trump's visit was far more calculated than it appeared at first. Although no media was allowed during the visit, rumors quickly begin to spread outside the agency. Journalists begin asking questions about the unusual event, prompting the Secret Service to maintain silence and refuse to comment. Social media erupts with theories ranging from speculation about Trump's physical abilities to wondering if this was some form of preparation for a larger role. Some within the agency start discussing whether Trump's approach to leadership is unconventional but effective. His direct action, willingness to challenge those in charge, and ability to handle pressure resonates with some agents, who see a different side of him now. A few agents whisper about the possibility that Trump may return to further observe or challenge the training. Could this become a regular part of his relationship with the Secret Service? Or was it a one-time event? There's a sense of intrigue in the air as everyone wonders whether there's more to come. Inside the Secret Service, the dynamics shift. The younger agents begin to idolize Trump for his bravery and readiness. More seasoned agents, however, remain cautious, wondering what his sudden display of skill might mean in the context of his future interactions with them. The department, as a whole, grows more reflective, questioning how this moment changes their understanding of leadership, authority, and preparedness. Over the next few months, the effects of his visit remain palpable. Some agents speak of it in reverential tones, while others bring it up only in private, unable to shake the surprise of the event. Discussions about how to handle unexpected situations seem to take on new weight, with a nod to Trump's presence as a reminder that anything can happen, and everyone needs to be prepared. Media outlets begin to cover the incident from multiple angles, some focusing on Trump's display of physical strength and others on the implications for the Secret Service's readiness. Some commentators speculate that this was part of a larger strategy for Trump to reassert himself in the public eye, showing that he's not only politically active but also physically capable and prepared for any challenges. Following Trump's unannounced visit, the Secret Service tightens its security protocols for high-profile individuals who may show up without warning. They increase preparedness drills, emphasizing the need for agents to respond quickly to unexpected situations. Much like the one Trump presented, some agents joke that the next time a high-profile guest shows up unannounced, they'll be better prepared for the unexpected. Drawing from the lessons learned during Trump's visit, Trump's actions, particularly his surprising display of physical skill, spark speculation about his future plans. Political analysts and insiders begin to wonder if Trump's visit to the Secret Service was more than just an impromptu challenge. Behind closed doors, Trump's inner circle advisors, family members, and confidants reflect on the broader impact of his visit to the Secret Service. They debate whether this action could become part of his ongoing persona, positioning him as someone who can physically and mentally handle any challenge. Some speculate that the visit was part of a broader strategy to remind both his supporters and detractors that he is far from done and still capable of surprises. As time passes, conversations within the Secret Service continue about Trump's visit. Some senior agents suggest that they should view his actions as a reminder that they must always be prepared for high-profile individuals to push boundaries or challenge protocols. The Secret Service leadership decides to introduce new training exercises to better prepare agents for the possibility of unexpected situations involving VIPs, whether they're politicians, celebrities, or foreign dignitaries. A few weeks after the visit, Trump decides to make a public statement, indirectly addressing the event without mentioning it explicitly. In a speech, he He talks about the importance of strength, resilience, and preparedness in both leadership and life, reinforcing the idea that no one should ever underestimate him. The speech leaves many wondering whether he was subtly acknowledging his actions at the Secret Service and positioning himself for what's to come next. Building on the lessons learned from Trump's visit, the Secret Service starts implementing new training modules. Some of these include more unexpected, real-life scenarios, preparing agents for any situation, whether it's an unexpected VIP visit, an emergency, or a security breach. Agents are told to expect the unexpected, with an emphasis on being flexible and quick to adapt to whatever comes their way. The training becomes more dynamic, focusing on adaptable responses to irregular scenarios, with agents being exposed to various leadership figures who may push boundaries or test systems. As Trump's post-visit influence grows, political venues and rallies begin to take more precautions, inspired by the lessons of unexpected appearances and unorthodox challenges. Agents and security personnel at political events begin to increase awareness of the possibility of surprise visitors, not just from within political circles but from any influential public figure. This heightened awareness reshapes how events are organized, with a greater emphasis on readiness for any situation, even those that defy conventional expectations. The ongoing debates about Trump's intentions, fueled by his strength and preparedness, keep him in the public's eye, making it unclear whether he's simply testing the waters or preparing for something much bigger. Many begin to assess their own preparedness, both physically and politically, as they realize that Trump's reemergence could come in a form that is difficult to anticipate or counter. In private meetings, discussions are held about how to handle Trump's potential return, with strategies formed not just to challenge him politically but to address the unorthodox, unpredictable nature of his leadership style. Trump's advisors begin to formalize a strategy for his public engagements, considering how best to maintain the narrative of resilience and readiness. They contemplate more high-profile, unexpected visits or challenges that will continue to keep Trump in the public eye, ensuring that he remains a constant figure in the political landscape. International leaders and foreign dignitaries take note of Trump's display of strength and readiness, with some admiring his resolve and others perceiving it as a signal of his intention to maintain influence on the global stage. There are whispers that Trump's unexpected demonstration of preparedness may lead to new diplomatic efforts or influence over foreign policy, as world leaders recalibrate their understanding of how American political figures can shape global conversations. Trump's status as a former president, combined with his active engagement in public affairs, makes him a leader whose presence is felt both domestically and internationally. Over time, Trump's image shifts from a former president to a multifaceted figure who represents strength, resilience, and unpredictability. His visit to the Secret Service becomes a turning point in how the public views him, not just as a political figure but as someone who embodies the qualities of an active, engaged, and powerful individual. This shift in perception influences his base of supporters, who now see him as someone who can navigate any challenge, whether physical or political, and who remains an influential figure regardless of his official role. As time passes, the visit to the Secret Service becomes an enduring symbol of Trump's resilience and unpredictability. His strategic public appearances continue to keep him relevant in the political and media landscape. Despite not holding an official political office, Trump's presence remains unmistakable. His public persona, shaped by his unexpected visit to the Secret Service, helped solidify his place in American politics as someone who is ever prepared, ever ready, and ever unpredictable. The debate about his future intentions, whether another run for the presidency, a strategic move within global diplomacy, or another kind of influence remains unresolved. But one thing is clear: Trump is far from done shaping his legacy. Political rivals are still figuring out how to respond to the unique force that is Donald Trump. Meanwhile, his supporters continue to see him as the embodiment of a strong leader, someone who isn't defined by his past office but by his relentless ability to meet every challenge head-on. In the end, whether in the political arena, the public spotlight, or on the international stage, Trump's legacy remains indelible. The visit to the Secret Service, the unexpected physical challenge, the public spectacle, and the security lessons learned becomes an unforgettable chapter in a story that may continue to unfold in unexpected ways for years to come.